Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am continuing my declutter series. Today is going to be kind of a mixture of a bunch of stuff. So I am going to be doing a lot of single eye products. So we have palettes. We've already done palettes. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you check out that one. It's juicy. But today I'm going to be doing single eyeshadows, eyeliners, mascaras, glitters, liquid eyeshadows, just everything that kind of encompasses eye makeup that is not already in an eyeshadow palette. So I'm actually really excited for this one because even just kind of getting all the stuff together, I think I'm ready to do a big declutter here. I really do, because with the other ones, I was like getting rid of maybe one at a time, two at a time. I have a feeling I'm ready to do a bigger declutter, and I say that. Now that might mean I get rid of one thing, it might mean I get rid of 50 things, but I'm looking over at all the stuff right now, and I just have a feeling, I have a vibe. I'm feeling ruthless today. But a few things before we start. This is what I've been saying at the beginning of all of my declutters. Number one, no one is forcing me to get rid of anything. So if I ever look at an item and I'm like, oh, this piece of tin, I don't know if I want to get rid of it. Do I? Don't I? I always have people that comment, they're like, girl, you don't have to get rid of it. You should keep all of it. And I'm like, no one's forcing me. But the thing is, since I'm on a low buy and I'm trying to like really curate my makeup collection into something that I love, something that brings me joy every time I look at it, I don't want to have to sift through a bunch of crap. And if stuff is getting like pushed to the back of my drawer time and time again, why am I keeping it? So I really want to get rid of stuff. So I'm going to try to do my best, but yes, no one is forcing me to get rid of anything. So I might declutter, as I said, one thing today, I might declutter 50, who knows? Number two, I am not going to be giving away any of my used makeup on the internet to you guys. I am going to be giving it away to friends and family, or if it is in really good condition and something I did not receive in PR, I might be selling it on my Mercari page, but for the most part, 99.9% of this is just going to friends and family. I feel way more comfortable that way. So that's where it's all going to go. And number three, when I asked on my Instagram page, on my YouTube community page, do you guys prefer to see smaller declutters, like just eye products, just eye palettes, just face makeup, or do you like one really long declutter that you can just sit, have on in the background, maybe while you're doing your nails, or you're doing other stuff, you're cleaning your house, whatever you might be doing, what do you prefer? And the results were like pretty much 50-50. So I am putting out these individual videos about each separate category, but at the very end, when all of my declutters are done, I'm going to combine them into one obscenely long video, probably sometime around the holidays, so you can binge watch that if you would like. You can put it on in the background and luxuriate to that. But let's get right into this. I'm really excited for this one, and I really hope I get rid of a chunk of stuff because I really, really want to. All right, guys, I'm really excited for this to be a big declutter. As always, I'm going to be using this random egg-shaped container. This is where my whole declutter will go. Also, one quick note, I am getting over a little bit of a cold, so I really will try not to be sniffly during this. So forgive me if I am, but let's get started. I think I want to start with liquid eyeshadows. All right, so these are my liquid eyeshadows. I do have these separated by brands. So we have About Face, we have Stila, we have Koki, Half Magic. These two are ColourPop, and then one Natasha Denona. And I feel, oh gosh, see, I talked about how I wanted to get rid of some stuff, and then I'm not. So, okay, nope, we're gonna get rid of some stuff today. So I will say the About Face, these are all staying. So if you have not used these yet, these are the matte fluid eye paints, okay? And I have 6 of them. I bought these pretty much all at once. I love these to use as an eyeshadow base, okay? So I'm not gonna swatch them all. I am gonna swatch my absolute favorite one though. And yes, even for these, I keep them in their containers. So Vertigo Flowers is my absolute #1 favorite. As you can see, it is a lime green, and these are so amazing. Yes, you can use these obviously for just regular eyeshadow, but as an eyeshadow base, these make colors pop so much. And yes, it looks wet right now. I'm actually going to leave this on my hand till I'm done this right here so you can see how these dry down. Because if you don't have these yet, I highly suggest them. The prices are really reasonable. They go on sale often, and they're absolutely amazing. Like, I can't believe it took me so long to try them. I tried them when they were on sale at Ulta for like I think like $10 each, or maybe it was even cheaper than that. But again, this is Vertigo Flowers. Look at that. Tell me that's not just like dreamy. But I also absolutely love the matte black, which is Art of Darkness. Excuse that it is not in focus, but Art of Darkness is just a fantastic matte black eye base. This is kind of like a must-have. Obviously the purple, the yellow, the blue, and then this brown is the only one I have that is not matte. This is one of the fractal eye paints. So this has a little bit of sparkle to it, which is really nice, but these are all gonna stay. Oh, I'm gonna have to make some tough decisions here. I have a feeling I'm gonna do a lot of swatching today, but we shall see. So let's move on to the Koki Crystal Fusion. And I have 4 of these. These are all very shimmery. And again, I like to use these as eye bases. Oh gosh, here's the thing. Okay, these two, they basically look exactly the same, right? They are so damn similar. So the colors we have, let's see, do these have names to them? Okay, so we have Polaris and we have Celeste. Okay, so Polaris is a little bit more like rose gold champagne, and Celeste is a little lighter gold. They look so damn similar. Like, I don't need both of these, right? And then if you compare it to this Stila one, you know what? We're not even going to compare it to the Stila one. Hold on a minute. Guys, I'm gonna take a break for a minute. This is going off base. These two Stila, these are the Glitter and Glow, and I was obsessed with these. I'm gonna let these both go because I look and I think that they're both cracking. Like, let's see. I feel like that these are not good anymore. Oh, wait, what? Never mind. This is staying. Oh my God. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that shimmer. Oh my God, that's staying. But this definitely looks dried out, right? This definitely looks dried out. Okay, yep, this is completely dried out. So this color is Smoldering Satin. This is definitely gonna go. Okay, but let's go back to these. I think I'm gonna let both of these go. They're really, really pretty, but like, I have champagne eyeshadows that don't need a base. You know, I just have champagne eyeshadows that don't need a base. So I think I'm gonna let like all 3 of these go. I'm gonna keep this one because, oh my God, look at that. Oh, those two together even, so sexy. Do I want to keep these? The quality is really nice. Let's do a swatch of this. I'm going to have to wash my hands a billion times during this one, I think. The quality is nice, but you know what? That base specifically, very, very pretty, but it's not the opacity that I want. I'm going to let that one go. And then this one, oh God, you know I'm a sucker for any green shades. This is a Kelly green, like kind of an emerald Kelly green. You know what? I'm gonna let that go too. I'm gonna let that go too. These are nice. They're just not the quality I want them to be, if I'm being honest. And that's my fault probably because I loved these when I first got them. I think they've just seen better days. But like, okay, you can see now the Vertigo Flowers matte fluid eye paint. It has gone matte, and look at that. Why don't I use that more? Because it's getting like buried over here. So yeah, like I'm gonna let all those go, but let's check the rest of it. So these 3, they're not similar, but they are similar. These are all from, we've got 1 from Natasha Denona and 2 from ColourPop. And guys, I've never once used these from ColourPop. These were given to me by a friend. I think Angie gave these to me. And they're so pretty, but I haven't gotten any use out of them. I haven't used these, and I've had these for like a year. So you know what? It's time for those to go. But this one will be staying. These were very like in and out very quickly. These are the Chromium Liquid Eyeshadows by Natasha Denona. And the color shift on these, look at that. It goes from like gold to green to blue to pink. Like, it's really, really, really beautiful. And I enjoyed the quality of this. So this is staying. And this is new to my collection. This is from Half Magic. And you know what? I'm glad I'm getting rid of the other champagne colors because I was super impressed with this one. This was an impulse buy at Ulta. I do not do impulse buys, but this one caught my heart. It's so reflective. And the glitter in it is so fine, you cannot feel it at all. It's just like, it's so reflective. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And this color is, what is it? It's actually called Chrome Addiction. I don't know if that's the color or if it's the, oh no, Little Beast, or Lil Beast is the color. Oh, these swatches are just making me happy. Look at that Natasha Denona, the way it shifts. Okay, wow. I didn't do too bad to start. So, I mean, I'm getting rid of several. It's a good start, guys. Hold. All right, so these are all of my single eyeshadows, and we have loose eyeshadows, we have super shock shadows. Let me start off the bat by telling you a few that I'm going to keep because I just know these. This is Sugar Pill Bulletproof, okay? And it is exactly what it looks like. It is a plain matte black, but it is my favorite matte black. And often, if a palette does not have matte black in it, this is the single shadow I will reach for rather than opening a new palette. It is amazing. Look how, this is their original packaging, okay? So I've had this since Sugar Pill was created as a brand. This is staying for sure. Another Sugar Pill product that is absolutely staying is one of my favorite makeup products that I actually own. This is their Goldilux loose eyeshadow, and it is a stunning metallic gold. I own nothing this gold, nothing this perfect. It is just like, it's shimmery, it's sparkly. Like, I wish you could really, really see the sparkles here, but it is so beautiful. This is one that I will keep until it is absolutely gone. Again, in some OG Sugar Pill packaging. Like, look at this. Look at how, well, maybe if it was in focus, you could actually look at it. There we go. So this is just, again, the OG gold. I still think that none tops this. However, I can absolutely get rid of some of these things, and let's go over it. Right here, this I think has never been touched. This is a Sugar Pill Super Shock Shadow in Ritz. Really beautiful, but it is a stunning bronze, but it has silver sparkle. I'm a gold girly. I'm a gold girly. My skin tone really kind of demands a lot of gold colors. So I think that this could just go to a better home, and I am going to let it do so. But another one that I see that's like that is this. This was gifted to me by a friend. Guys, isn't this stunning looking? It's like this beautiful, beautiful ombre of like a bunch of different colors, but I've just never used it. I haven't used it. I don't use the Super Shocks a ton. This color is super natural. This is also going to go in that bin, and you know what? So is this one. So is this one. Again, very pretty neutral bronzy gold. This is called You're the Prize. I've never used it. It's, again, gorgeous, but like these, they have to be very, very special for me to want to use them since they are single shadows and I have to dig through my collection. So that one's going to go too. Oh, I see some here that are absolutely going to be tough and I don't know what to do. So these four at the top are from the Raw Beauty Christie collection. What do I do? Am I going to let this one go? So this color is Olympic. I had saved all of these, but again, if it can go to somebody better, it should, you know? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to let this one go because at this point, I feel like it just looks like a light wash of sparkle. And I don't very much do light washes anymore. God, that's beautiful. It's just like, I think that one can go. And what about, can this one go? I think I'm going to have to keep this one. This one's definitely a bit more intense. This color is Mycelium. Let's see. Okay, that again is a light wash, but it's a gold light wash. So that's more up my alley. I am going to keep that. I am also going to keep these two. These are just some of the more, I guess, colorful ones. We've got the orange, which is Campfire, and this one, Like a Moss, which is that green gold, which has my heart. These are both staying, but what about Telepathy? I mean, I love this kind of, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see. Do you want to, okay, that's going to stay. That's going to stay. This is stunning. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful, right? Oh, I like that. Okay, that's staying. But what about, oh, Pumpkin Spice by Sugar Pill. Guys, when this came out, I had nothing like this, but if I'm admitting it, now I have a ton like this. Wow, that is just so beautifully intense. Damn it, I think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to keep it. I need to make more of an effort to use it, though. But what about Penelope? So this is another one of Sugar Pill's loose shadows. As you can see, it's really chunky, but it doesn't feel that way on the eye, and it's very, very metallic. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you ready? Let's see. Let's see how this looks. You know what? I think I can let this go. I'm going to let it go before I think too much about it. It's stunning. I just got it all over my backdrop. It's really beautiful, but I haven't used it in a very long time. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm doing okay so far. Y'all, I'll be honest, I did not know that I had 12 melt gel liners. Oh my gosh, I did not realize I had this many. Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, great. So these are all staying. You can see the full range here. So these are from Nightmare Before Christmas. These two are from the Amor y Mariposas collection. These two are both Onyx. This is just the new one that came out with the Bailey Sarian collection. And then we've got 3 from Beetlejuice. This one is from Rust, and this is also from Bailey Sarian. This was just one that they had. I love their gel liners so much, so much. These all have a pretty decent chunk taken out of it. I think I'm shocked. This is the one I've used the most, which is Burnish, is it? Yeah, Burnish is like this reddish brown. I've used so much of this. I really need to dip into some of these a little bit more. I've used a lot of this, surprisingly, but if you might be able to tell, this one that I love so much from Beetlejuice, it's got some cracks. It's starting to dry out, so I really need to use these. What's interesting is that the other one from that collection is so creamy, you can still tell. I've only used this like 2 or 3 times, but look how beautiful that is. I need to use that more. So I will say this is all staying, but one thing I also want to say, so this is my Onyx gel liner. You can tell very creamy. It's actually pretty old. This is the new one that came out with the Bailey Sarian collection. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to separate. It looks like it's separating a little bit around the edges. I heard that some people have had dryness issues with this. I have not tested it because I want to wait to test that until this is gone. So just keep that in mind, but this one is beautiful and completely fine. These are all staying. Now, do I want to keep the packaging for these, or do I want to just, oh God, it's so hard because I love the Bailey packaging and I absolutely love this Nightmare Before Christmas packaging. Oh gosh, you know, I think I can get rid, even though it's beautiful, of these because they are covered in red velvet on the inside and I hate the feeling of velvet. So I'm going to get rid of the boxes, but keep all the product. All right, these are all of my glitter gels, and I can tell you right now, some of these are going because I can smell them from here. I'll tell you what's not going. Anything from here over, this one over, these are all the Melt glitter gels, and they are some of my favorite products that I own. So we do have the 2 recent ones that just came out with the new Bailey Sarian collection, but these other 3 came out with Mary Jane, and I love, love, love them. We have Burnout, we have Hybrid, we have Pothead. So Pothead is pure silver. Burnout, I'm sorry, Hybrid, which is my absolute favorite, is like a dirty, like steel gray. I don't know. I've used this one. It's probably about 2/3 of the way gone. And then Burnout is just a gorgeous bronze. These are all staying. This one, so this is an Illamasqua Chrome Shadow, the only Illamasqua product I own, actually. Let me see. I mean, it's, oh God. Tell me that doesn't look like molten metal. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. You know what, guys? These always help me to see neglected products. Look at the shine on that. Tell me that doesn't look wet, like actually wet. Okay. Okay, you're staying. These three body glitters, I don't know. One of these smells. Let's see. This one doesn't smell, but this is dried the hell out. You can see it just like flaked out. This is from Electra Cosmetics, I believe is the brand name. I'm going to put this away because it's so dirty. This I'm going to let go. Now, this could be put on with a glitter glue, but I'm not doing it. Okay, okay, this is the one that smells. This is going to go. This is the ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed. This is stinky. This one does not smell, and it is still quite wet. So I'm going to keep it. This is, you can see it there. This is from Lemonhead. That's fantastic. So yeah, few are staying, few are going. So this is going to be a bit of a tough one for me. This is all of my loose glitters and my glitter adhesives. And I'm getting rid of a lot of this because you guys, I don't wear glitter anymore very much. Like if I do, I'm wearing a glittery eyeshadow. I much prefer metallic as opposed to glitter at this point. Glitter is, I mean, it's in my title. It's in my like actual channel name. But the thing is, like, I'm just not wearing it anymore. So I think that most of this is going to go. So here's ones that I am going to keep. This is by Graftobian. I'm actually going to keep both of these yellow ones. So I don't even know, Glamorous Chicks Cosmetics. So this is a yellow. This Graftobian one though is so beautiful because it's like a green yellow and it has its own base. So those are going to stay. Is anything else going to stay? Yes. You know what? I'm going to keep these. These are little glittery stars that you can adhere individually. So these are just really cool. And if I should need these, then that's great. What else? You know what? I've got to keep this. I got to keep this one. It's hard to see, but this guys, this is an oldie but a goodie. Who remembers this brand? We have Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, and this glitter is called Bronze. Still one of my favorites. It's gorgeous. I do use this. I'm going to get rid of all of these. All of these I'm going to get rid of. Oh my God. And as far as glitter adhesives, you guys, I don't need 6 of them, okay? I am going to keep this one because this is fairly new. This shouldn't be this color, so that's got to go. And you know what? I will also keep, oh, this is for lip and body. I'm going to keep this one as well. This is by Eye Candy. These two I'm going to keep, and these I'm going to get rid of. So you guys, I'm getting rid of the majority of my glitters here. So I don't want to necessarily spill this out everywhere, but we're going to go through this. This is all of my eyeliners that I currently have. It's not a whole lot, to be honest, and I try to make it so I don't have 10 different or 10 of the same liner except black, which I use black in almost every single look. So I'm fine having multiples of that. But I can tell you right now, these are all staying. These are from Kaleidos. These are their like really shifty pencil liners, and they're some of my favorite makeup products in my entire collection. So all of these are going to stay. This I'm going to kind of do quickly, and I'm going to see how many I can get rid of in here. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it quickly. We do have like shadow sticks in here. We have glitter liners. We have a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, this is stuff that's definitely staying. As far as these, I feel like, oh, there's another one. I feel like I need to test these to see if they're dried out. So let's do some swatching. All right, so not a huge declutter in this area, but like some of these, I'm sad. The Milk Makeup Star stamp, which was my favorite stamp in the whole collection, dried out. So that went in here. This is still fine, the little plus sign, but I don't ever use that. The moon stamp still stayed good, and the rest of these are just ones that I want to keep. So I got rid of a few. All right, my eyebrow stuff. So, oh my God, this is very difficult for me. So I have a backup of the brow glue, okay? This, I don't know if you can tell, this NYX brow glue is basically empty, but I keep using it because I feel bad. I feel bad, but like, guess what? I've got a brand new one. We're gonna get rid of this. I thought I had 3 of these, but now I'm only seeing 2. But these are the Kokie eye pencils or eyebrow pencils. I really like these. I really like these. The shade that I use most often is chocolate brown, and they have a spoolie on one end, as most of these do, and then the pencil on the other. It's very creamy. Like, I don't hear a lot of people talking about these. I really, really enjoy them. So they are both going to stay. Actually, I can just go ahead, put those right back in, the things that I know I'm going to keep. This is, oh yeah, this is just a NYX brow marker. This is absolutely staying. I have this one that I've been testing out from ColourPop that isn't bad. That's going to stay. This one can go. This is from Billion Dollar Brows. I don't even remember getting this, so that's definitely going to go. I have several brow gels. So these are just like some hardcore brow gels. I'm sorry, no, I lied. This one is hardcore. This is the Patrick Ta laminating gel. Oh, I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to let this one go. I feel like this one holds onto my brows like a little too much for my taste. So that's going to go. But this Sigma Tint and Tame, I just have it in clear. This does a nice job of combing things into place without being too hardcore. So that's going to stay. This, I'm so sad that both of these are almost gone. We've got the Merit Brow Gel and my absolute favorite, which is the Kosas. I need to get a new one of this. I need to, but these are both going to stay until they're gone. I really enjoyed them. Oh, guys, do I let this go? The Anastasia Brow Wiz, I'm going to, because I don't use it anymore. This used to be my holy grail. How many of you used to also use the not Brow Wiz, Dip Brow? How many of you used to use the Dip Brow pomade? This was like 2016 shit right here. And this I'm still going to keep. This is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Shaping Wax, and it's just a tinted wax that I really enjoy. So that's going to stay. My little sharpener was also in there. And last but certainly not least, we have my mascaras. We have some shadow sticks. We have a freckle pen. I mean, these are both going to stay. Let's be honest here. I love these. As far as my mascaras, these 2 are definitely staying. These are my 2 favorites of all time. We have the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara that has been a favorite for many, many, many years. And then we have the Melt Supernatural Lash, which is also an absolute favorite. This is for when I want volume. This is for when I want really dark length. So I'm keeping both of these. This, I tried it out. This is just a little sample of an Ilia mascara, and I did not like it. I feel like this flaked on me. I used it a bunch of times. That's going to go. This is the Lottie Freckle Tint, and I don't have anything like this. I want to keep this to play with it more. I don't feel like it makes a huge difference, but I still want to keep playing with it. So I'm going to. Also, this snuck in there. This is the Urban Decay Moondust Shadow in Space Cowboy, excuse me. And I mean, I feel like this is a cult classic for a reason. The shine on it is so beautiful. This is a very wet looking shadow. This is going to stay, and I need to use it more. I'm going to let these 3 go. These are some of them are brand new in the box. These are 3 ColourPop shadow sticks. I just don't use shadow sticks. They're a really great product. This is great quality, but I'm just not using them. So in what has been my biggest declutter to date in 2023, I got rid of 54 pieces of makeup. I am very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself, especially with the glitters, because I feel like on each of these declutters, I've been hanging on to for dear life to these glitters, because there was a time in my life where I put glitter with every single makeup look I ever did. Ever did. And I just don't do it anymore. And yes, I still feel perfectly fine keeping my channel name Glitter Fallout because it's still a thing. But at the same time, I'm glad I got rid of this much. I'm glad that I was able to really look and say, am I using this stuff, or could this go to a better home, or is it completely dried the F out where it's not even usable anymore? Like, I'm disappointed that I've let my makeup collection get to the point where stuff was not usable anymore. Like, if it's still usable, I can make excuses. I can't make any excuses if it's dried out or if it's complete crap. So let me know how you think I did. Pat me on the back, if you will, because I'm patting myself on the back just a little bit. 54 pieces, considering that I think with my blush declutter, I got rid of like 8, something like that. So I don't know. I'm pretty proud of this one. Let me know down below, is there anything that surprised you that I got rid of? One thing, okay, the thing that surprised me the most is a piece of the Raw Beauty Christie ColourPop collection. So again, this one is Olympic. Maybe this is one that I'll put up for sale. It's so super, super pretty. Like, look how metallic, but I just know I'm not using it enough. That's probably the thing that surprised me the most out of this whole thing, especially because I'm breaking up a collection to do it, and I have issues. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. Both of those things really help out my channel, and I so appreciate the support that you guys have been giving me lately. It means the world to me. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. I'm really trying to post more on Instagram and TikTok, by the way, so make sure you're following me there. You are all super freaking rock stars. I genuinely mean that. I hope you feel it every time I say it, because I mean it. You're super rock stars. You have my whole heart. I love you with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.